Good evening, everyone. I am going to share my screen. Whoa, what's that?
There it is.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, good. Hold on. All right, still have it?
Yes, we have it.
All right, good. I'm going to get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with just the agenda. So this is what we're going to discuss tonight. There's a little over 20 slides, but it'll go fairly quickly. I want to start with one of the biggest things. Oops, am I? Okay, hold on. I'm going to try this again. Well, let me see. Is this showing slideshow? I hear someone at my door saying it's not the slideshow one. Are you seeing slideshow or are you seeing the two?
We're seeing slideshow, but it's just showing us the preview of the next slide as well.
Oh, got you. Oh, thanks, Nate.
Fine.
So it's just showing you. I'm going to just keep going just to get through it quicker. I'm not sure. I must have clicked the wrong one. Thank you, though. Okay, so let me just say, Lesley Riddle is leaving us. I think most of you know that. It's bittersweet for us. She started off thinking that she was ready to retire, and as you know, she works very actively with MML, and so once people heard that, she had all kinds of people coming her way. She has decided to go spend some time with Westminster for a couple years. I'm not sure how long she'll stay there, at least a year. So we'll see what happens there. But I just want to acknowledge some of the tremendous work that Lesley's done over her 13 plus years here with the city of Hyattsville. I think almost everyone in every community has met with her, knows her, knows of the work that she's done in our parks, our playgrounds, our trails, our 2 food forests. We're the first to have that. Our outdoor fitness center, we're the first to have that. The many trees that she's planted, the many projects and programs, $1 million worth of projects and programs and grants that she's brought in. So we're really going to miss her, but we do wish her the best. And the good news is she's going to stay around with us for a few hours a month, just to make sure that any of the projects that she started working on, that those projects continue. Okay, and then this one was a surprise to us. This is Aaron Jones. Many of you know him. Aaron Jones has been with us for quite some time. Aaron is the current chief of operations and also the mechanic, head maintenance mechanic. We just happen to be fortunate in that in addition to his leadership skills, he is also a very trained and seasoned mechanic. But in saying that, he's also in high demand. We have had a very difficult time finding mechanics because the vehicles are just so much more complex now than, it's no longer just about changing oils and carburetors. There's all kinds of electric components behind everything. And so we've been very fortunate that we have been able to have Aaron train some of our employees and work on our vehicles so that we don't have to take as many for general maintenance and repair. We have not had to take them out of the facility and outsource those. We were able to use Aaron's skill and knowledge. We are really going to miss him, but he did find a job that's closer to home, and he has been with us for 14 years. So we also wish Aaron Jones the absolute best. All right, we've got some new businesses. Many of you may have already checked in on those. Primark opened a couple weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. That's at the mall at Prince George's. Nothing Bundt Cakes. I don't know if anyone is familiar with that, but that is a great bakery. So that is in the mall at Prince George's. And DeNova Consignment Shop just opened next week. So we're excited about that. That's right there on Baltimore Avenue across from Will's Decorating. And of course, Aero Bikes. Oops, okay, went a little too fast there. Okay, we've had a bunch of ward and community check-ins. I listed a few here. That's Lesley and Allie on the left meeting with the residents of Kennedy Street. We have had a lot of challenges there. They've been working for a couple years, have brought in over $500,000 in grant funding to try to fix the stormwater challenges on Kennedy Street, where the water kind of gathers at the midpoint and has really impacted homes and a lot of damage to basements and flooding and so forth. So we've got a great design. We've been meeting with the residents out there. And so this was one of the last meetings that Lesley will attend. So I just kind of snapped this picture just to show, the amount of appreciation that the residents out there had for Lesley and Allie and the work that they're doing out there. And then we had Ward 3 that had pupusas in the park. I missed that event. That was on Thursday evening, and Lesley, of course, attended that as well and talked a little bit about DPW projects. A lot of great turnout and a lot of good information was exchanged. And then Ward 1 had a trolley trail cleanup and check-in over chai. Another great attendance there, great turnout there, and a lot of good work being done. Okay, Coffee with a Cop. That was this past Thursday, a week and a half ago at the 7-Eleven. These are important because we want our police officers to get out there in the community. We want them to interact, engage, and build relationships. That's what community policing is all about. And so we love having these, and we love it when the residents stop in and talk and just get an opportunity to hear from our police officers, and hear a little bit about their background. 7-Eleven is one of our newer stores that has opened recently. And police have also been real active in the schools. They had the DARE graduation at Hyattsville Elementary, and then they had a career day as well. We had a community meeting with some of our faith leaders. This is another very important opportunity. Most of our department heads and some of our staff attended that meeting with some of our faith leaders. We want to start doing this a little more often. Our faith leaders bring a lot to the table, particularly with our vulnerable communities and populations, and they're very active with in some of the social services realms, and they have a lot of good contacts. So very important for us to be able to engage with them, to be able to hear what they can do for our residents, how we can support them, and how we can all work together. So this is going to be something that's recurring that we're going to continue doing with regularity. I thank Sandra and Marcy for pulling this together, and all of the department heads, Shakira, Francis, many of the people that attended. Our chief of police was there, as well as Jeff and Renee. So it was just a really good turnout. I'm excited about this one. This is the Golden Voices of Hyattsville. They just started this. This is another great initiative from the community services team, where they're bringing some of our seniors together, interviewing them. These people who are participating are so excited to tell a little bit about their story and what they've done and what they've accomplished. And so this is going to be a really nice compilation of stories of our residents. So I'm excited about this. Stay tuned. And if you're interested in telling your story, please give us a call or go on the website and sign up, because we'd love to hear from our seniors who have been there and done that. Okay. Hey, Sandra, you on?
Good evening. Yes, ma'am, I am. This is just a highlight of a recap of the leadership program that is the pipeline to the Youth Advisory Council. We had around 32 youth who participated, and out of those 32, 16 applied. And we had our interviews on May 28th, and the YAC members for this cohort has been selected and will be swearing in on the 12th. I want to take the time to thank all those who volunteer and doing interviews to our 16 candidates. Yeah, they're doing wonderful work, and we hope to see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah, exciting.
And for this is the 2026-27 Hyattsville Education Pathway Scholarship recipients. This is the 10 new recipients that received their scholarship awards.
Yeah, we congratulate them. This is we're proud of them. They've all. If you had an opportunity to read some of what they're going to be doing next, they have some varying career fields that they're entering: civil engineer, accounting, business management, psychology. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. Biology. All right, here's some of our upcoming events. I think I'm going to talk a little. Yep, this is upcoming events. So we've got some ribbon cuttings and a groundbreaking and some road work. So Canvas Garage, that's going to be this Wednesday at 3:30. We are finally opening that garage. That's on Route 1. The groundbreaking is going to be in conjunction with Trolley Trail Day. That's on Saturday, June 13th at 10:30, right in front of the Community Business Economic Development Table. And then Ager Road and Nicholson Street, the light there has finally been finished. This has been a long process, so we're looking for a date, and so stay tuned for that. We'll go out there and have a ribbon cutting and just celebrate some of the safety measures out on Ager Road in Nicholson. And then you can see some of the other things that have been done. Trolley trail painting is done. We've got the new speed humps out there on Lancer and Longfellow, made some other repairs to Lancer, and then Toledo Toledo Road updated the 15-minute parking signage. So Department of Public Works, despite a lot of changes over there, they're really busy and keeping up with what's going on in the community. Hyattsville Police Department had a torch run. Chief, I know that you were out today, so I'm going to read this, but if I miss anything, please jump in, please.
Will do.
Okay, this is the torch run. You could see that we had a lot of participation this year. The torch run is part of the Special Olympics. And this is an annual event that our law enforcement officers participate in, but there are officers all across the state of Maryland that participate in this. And they raise awareness and promote inclusion with not only with intellectual disabilities, but also with for athletes with physical disabilities. So we're really proud of their participation and how active our department is in the torch run. And you can see our former chief right there on the far left in that picture, former Chief Doug Holland. All right, a few more upcoming events. We've got Juneteenth Summer Jam. This is the first Summer Jam of the season. That's going to be on the 12th. We've got Trolley Trail Day. Again, I mentioned that on Saturday. Shakespeare in the Park, that's coming back. That's Park and Planning that does that. They'll do that on Sunday the 14th. Most of the council members and some of the staff will be at Maryland Municipal League in Ocean City from 14 through 17. That's an opportunity to interact with other elected officials and staff members, hear about updated policies, and just get an opportunity to be educated on new things. And then, of course, Summer Nights is something that the county is hosting. That's going to be on Tuesday nights. They've already had one on June 2nd. And so there will be another one on July 7th and August 4th. And that is hosted by the county at the mall at Prince George's. And some upcoming events. So the FIFA World Cup, summer soccer kickoff watch parties are ongoing. And many of you may have seen some of the flyers, but I just want to highlight this. This is, a once in a lifetime opportunity here, once every 4 years, I guess, opportunity. So Saturday, June 27th, that's the one that's going to be hosted by Park and Planning. That's going to be in Hyattsville Park on the 1st through the 9th. And you can see that's England versus Panama and Colombia versus Portugal. And then there'll be some watch parties at some of the restaurants here in the area. I think Councilmember Shively has been leading the effort to get that going with Streetcar 82 and Franklin's. So we've got U.S. versus Paraguay. You can see the flyers, so I won't read all of them. But please come out and support those. It'll be a good time to watch the excitement with your neighbors. Okay, and there's a Prince George's County Youth Town Hall. That's going to be hosted right here at our building, but this is hosted by Prince George's County. It's where all the youth come together and they just talk about events and their shared life experiences and some of the challenges and make recommendations for the future, not only for our community, but for the county at large. So happy that our Youth Advisory Council is going to be supporting that effort. And I'm going to close with some of the committee meetings. We've got a bunch of committee meetings. I'm just going to highlight the names. You can look for the dates, but I want everyone to just kind of know what's coming up. So we've got the Environment Committee, Police and Public Safety Committee, Education Advisory Committee, Ethics Commission meeting, Planning Committee meeting, Educational Facilities Committee meeting, Race and Equity Task Force, Health, Wellness, Recreation and Advisory, and Age-Friendly Work Group meeting. We have a lot of committees doing some really great work in this city. We also have some weekly offerings. Zumba class is on Monday and Wednesdays. Hyattsville is home art class, seated exercise class for our older adults, and digital literacy. Most of you recall that we are not coming back for another council meeting until mid-July, I think it's July 13th. Nate will correct me if I'm wrong. So I do want to just remind you that on Friday, June 19th, that the city offices will be closed in recognition of Juneteenth. And a few more upcoming events. We've got Thursday, the 11th, we've got Older Adult Working Group, Care Partner Support Group. Remember I mentioned the Juneteenth Summer Jam, Trolley Trail Day, the Spot Groundbreaking, I mentioned all those, Shakespeare Lunch and Learn Workshop. It's coming up. Fresh Produce Distribution, we will still have that. That's on Tuesday, June 16th. Got another CERT meeting Wednesday the 17th and invasive vine removal. And Ward 4 is having a community meeting, Gather and Grill on Jamestown Road. Seniors on the Go, Aging and Wellness Barbecue. That's on June 23rd. One on Jamestown Road, I think, is Saturday, the June 20th from 10 to 1 p.m. The seniors are going to take a trip to the Smithsonian Institute. That will be on Thursday, June 25th. Narcan training on June 25th. Care Partner Support Group. Meadow Day. And Summer Watch Party that I mentioned earlier. All right. And I'm going to close with some birthdays. We've got Lesley Riddle's birthday that just passed. Suzanne Ludlow, who works with administration, is on June 12th. And two of our council members have birthdays this month. Kareem Redmond is on June 18th, and Greg Barnes is on June 26th. I believe that is my last slide. I'm going to stop sharing and take any questions that you may have for me.
Thank you. Colleagues, any questions? Ms. Lee?
Hello, good evening.
Hi.
Hey, sorry, let me take these out. I apologize for that.
You have an echo.
Okay. Can y'all come back to me? Sorry.
Yeah. Colleagues, anyone else got a comment or question they'd like to ask while she's getting it together?
My hand up.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Solomon.
Yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to my council colleagues and the members of their community who showed up. It's been a busy season of meetings as well. I know we highlighted those, but the Ward 3, I think Ward 3, Ward 2, every ward but Ward 4 has met already, but they have theirs coming up. But they've been great, well attended, and I think the community is energized and really supportive of everything that's going on now. So thank you for your hard work, colleagues.
Good. Ms. Lee, you ready?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I wanted to highlight, so yes, Ward 4 will be having our check-in on June 20th on Jamestown Road, but I also want to highlight that we're having a check-in and we're learning about other things going on, but it is also in partnership with the Department of Public Works to discuss the Jamestown Road Improvement Project. So please, please come out, come see the plans. We're going to have 2 tours, 10:30 and then 11:45 for you to walk through and see. And please, come through and discuss with DPW what you think and what you see, because it's important, because although you may not live on Jamestown, all of our streets intersect with Jamestown, and we all, for the most part, drive through there. So please come out. So thank you.
Good. Thank you for clarifying that. We'll, yeah,
Thank you.
we'll be there.